Yeah, I'm gonna start getting pretty all in on Facebook, but maybe not all in, but like a good maybe 20% of my entire net worth over on Facebook as a 10-year play. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. That's from Ready Player One, or what? Do they say that? That's cheesy. You know what? You want to know what's really weird? The guy that wrote the book Ready Player One, which was in like 1987 or something, he wrote the book on Ready Player One, okay? And in that, he even describes the resolution of the lenses. It's like each lens is a particular resolution, like 2080 by 1024, whatever it is, okay? So anyway, many years later, like 2 years ago, Facebook hired that guy. They hired the guy who wrote Ready Player One as to be on their dev team, and then they made the resolution of the lenses to be exactly what it said in the book. So like it's like fucking prophecy, man. It's like who's the guy that invented the satellite, Asimov. These writers are also engineers, scientists, and it all comes back around. Was it Asimov? I think so. All right, we are live on our different channels here. And yeah, I can't stress enough, buy into VR while you can. I've been on the mind interface train for like 15 years. That curve is just like, that's happening too. I've been investing in all kinds of mind interface companies that I can. All right, so I got that rolling, and we'll take a look at the market and talk about it in just a second here. Let me go live on TikTok, and then we'll begin. Yeah, I got to get the little labels underneath there, and we'll go to see that. ORPH, ORPH, ABVC, TTX. And for those of you who are tuning in from like YouTube or Twitch, we have some plans to quadruple the resolution. So, guys, just one step at a time. You guys have a good Halloween? Say hello if you guys are over on YouTube or Twitch. Tell me about your Halloween. What did you do? What were you? Yeah, I'm reading your guys' comments, by the way. About VR and all. Cockpea. Said that one a little loud. On Q and Amazon. Yep, Cockpea's on the radar again. Better than VagP, isn't it? I don't know. They're equal, I suppose. All right, about to go. I don't know if that's more annoying or more captivating to have my colors spinning out of control behind me. I like it. I kind of like it. Good morning, Brienne. Good morning. I took my kiddos out. I have 4 kids, so I had a scary clown, Alice, and the Mad Hatter, and a cop. So were you the Mad Hatter? I just put on my old high school cheer suit. Justin, morning. I are my annual Halloween dad tax and went to bed. Oop, I'm not sure how that translated there. Oh, 8. Pretty boring here. No, we went out. We had a lot of fun. Went out down to San Antonio. If any of you know San Antonio, The Riverwalk, really cool. Love the Riverwalk. If you've never been to the Riverwalk in San Antonio, listen, it's a subterranean river city like Alice in Wonderland beneath a city that you don't know is down there, because from the streets above is just cars and taxis and buildings. It's the coolest fucking thing. I love San Antonio Riverwalk. It's just an amazing transportation, like where you go. The trees down there are insane. They're like 1,000 years old or something. They're beautiful. All right. We are going live on TikTok now. And boom, live. All right, so now we can talk about the show. About the market, not the show. I am going to keep GSS up. Can you guys tell me, is the news on GSS is a merger? Because it looks like it's pegging and then growing towards a particular price. Is that a merger? Or is that something else? It's an acquisition. Okay, we're going to get that off of the radar then. That's a nothing. Okay. Yep. Yeah, no, that's not going to be. Those just pegged to the acquisition price. They don't move. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. How you doing? Hey, Casey, fun. We did the Purge last year. What is that? Oh, you dressed as the Purge. That's cool. I thought you mean you actually did it. You went out and did the Purge. That'd be kind of scary. All right, so the market right now has been taking a bit of a dive as rates are moving up a smidge. Oil's back up to almost $85 a barrel. So oil's pretty strong. I don't know if you've noticed, but gas prices at the pumps have been higher lately, and that's over the last like 2 months, just because of high oil prices. That's sending energy up, and industrials, and base materials, and financials. And it's like you're just going to keep hearing that. You're going to keep getting that on rotation as the entire economy recovers. You know, some of the best places you can put your money during the economic recovery, at least a portion of it, is industrials, base materials, commodities, financials, energy. That's it. You know, those are the ones. Those are the big ones. And BizD is a very good ETF for you to get into if you're not in it already, because it has like a near 10% dividend and is going up. So I think Emma's in that. I've been in it like perpetually. I think Emma and a couple other RR people have a little position in that, and it just it keeps on trucking. So anyway, though, however, industrials look like they're going to do okay today, but tech kind of sideways. It's up. It's gonna be up at the open, but it's a little bit sideways. The S&P 500 is going to be a mix of both of those. You know, industrials and financials going up, and energy, but then the tech going possibly sideways. Right now, before the open, there's a bit of a pullback, so we'll see how that plays out. The VIX is at about almost 17, so it's still somewhat safe. It's still a somewhat safe market. Gold, nothing special there, just kind of grinding up, could be grinding down. It's just basically sideways. So gold, an indication that there's no flights to safety going on. Everything's somewhat safe before the open. Maybe after the open, it could be more. We'll see. And then we've got tech and communications. Communications are up a little bit more. Staples and luxury goods are up. Utilities are sideways, and real estate sideways. And healthcare had a great day on Friday, and it's up, but sideways at the open. Dwack. Yeah, I'll take a look at that in just a second. Okay, so now let's take a look at what we have on radar for the day here. I've got ARTL, BTTX, ABVC, ORPH, ZSAN, Lucid, OCGN. I'm going to take GSS off the list. IonQ, CockP, IO, and TRIT. And I'm also watching peripherally ENPH, and then obviously we always watch Apple, Tesla, and Amazon. And we'll be watching the market, SPY. Lucid looks particularly hot, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be Lucid's day today. We'll see how that goes. Oh, let me try to get rid of this. Come on, there we go. Get rid of that little label. So how's everybody doing this morning? Twilio, yeah, FSR, CRTX. Is ABVC an entry at the break of the pivot at 922? Not really, no. You need to wait till about 15 break on ABVC. You really want to be sure on that one because it already broke down so many times. I used the bot a few hours ago in the Discord to check the float on IO and added it to my list this morning too. Oh, good. I didn't know that the bot on our Discord will give you the float information. That's excellent. Thoughts on Twilio? Let's see. Twilio. Oh, dude, like, yeah, it just had earnings and they were down. Like, you must be new to the market, but like that's bad. And DWAC, we still need more days of trading to really get the sense of direction on it. But for now, it seems to be kind of settling into about the $65 level, a little bit above 50. Thoughts on Sheeb? Sheeb is over, man. SDC. Smile Direct Club. Smile Direct Club has been in a precipitous decline for over a year now. We have about 15 minutes until the open. I don't even know where to start. MedX, that's funny. You spent a few hours digging through TOS this weekend and found out that by default, TOS is set to a 3-second delay to the on the quote speed. Correct, Britton. And so that's why it can be very hard for you to be doing like high-speed day trading with us, or in those situations, especially like let's say a halt is happening, you're already getting that information 3 seconds behind. So yeah, you need to change that to real time. And it depends on how many charts you have up, but real time, or at least at most 1 second. And then also you need to turn on direct routing. There's so many things that you might need to do in order to improve your speed. Send me a message on Discord, and I'll send you a link to a video which goes over how to tweak everything in TOS so that you have the highest speed possible. All right, we've got 13 minutes to the open. The market is bouncing off of that pullback a little bit. Let's see, that could be the bottom then, 460 for SPY. And we're watching Lucid. And then if ABVC can get up and over 15, that'll be good. Looks like ARTL had a breakout while we were talking, but pulled back just a smidge. That is a 1.3 break there on ARTL. 36 million shares traded, so that's pretty heavy. ARTL getting a lot of attention this morning. And maybe 30 cents of risk if you get in at 130. If it re-breaks, you can actually get in for less than that, for about 15 cents of risk, which would be awesome. You can get twice as many shares. Yeah, Marty, just send me a private message on Discord. Gigabyte Technology, not familiar, I don't think, unless, let's see what the ticker is. That's not coming up, so if you know what the ticker is, let me know. MMAT, I mean, maybe one day it'll spike again, but I see better opportunities in the market. PHUN, the ride is the fun is over on PHUN. Pretty much was just a day one stock. BTTX. Well, BTTX is just having a particularly good up day today. This morning, it hit 25 and it's now at 14. So we'll see what that means, when it starts trading, when the market opens in 11 minutes, if it's going to continue and go up or if it's going to fade. We'll find out soon enough. You want me to check and look at Matex and Prague? All right, guys. Well, Prague's just been on this wonderful uptrend for a while now, and it tends to go on these like 3, 4, or 5 day pullbacks. That's what's going on right now. It's on day number 5 of a pullback. So, maybe you grab that and you get the next run. Every single one of these runs, if the first run was from 90 cents to $2 roughly. So over 100%. Then the next break and run was $1.40 to 260, 70. So I was almost 100% again. Next run was 210 to 350. So more like a 60% run. Next break and run was like about 284 to 430. So that was another strong run. And so that's where we are now. And it's pulling back and it's around 340. And, if it can get up and over previous day's high, that would be a trigger. And then maybe it goes to like $6. Or this is the end and it craps out from here. You just never know. So that's what's going on Prague. I mean, it's very important to approach it from a chart trading perspective. Oh, that's cool. I have like stats here for my weekly ranking. You guys over on TikTok, give me some likes if you're enjoying the stream. We're going to start trading the markets in about 10 minutes. Did we have a time change? Somebody said that they didn't realize their clock was back an hour. Mine probably all auto adjust. Maybe I didn't even know it, but I lost an hour of sleep. All right, we got 9 minutes to the open. Can I check B big? Yeah, are you bag holding that? Yeah, that's just on the way down. I would get rid of that. UK did change. Interesting. Okay, so Europe maybe changed. All right, that could be what's going on. But he says, yeah. Yeah, I just looked at Mana, but there's not enough information there yet, as of yet. Crocs pushing all-time highs, as usual. Britain, you may not know, but like we've been behind Crocs for over a year now. And we just never quite get in it. And then the one time I believe we tried to get in it, and then the market had this huge pullback. We got out, and then the next, like a week later, boom. LAC is doing good. Awesome. All right. Yep, we're in LAC. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's where my analysis comes in handy. They're on lack. I noticed that the selling pressure have been drying up, and this is what we get. We get these huge pop runs. So, yep, good job. Lack is definitely happening. CDNA. LAC, by the way, I'm talking about LAC for those of you who are just listening and don't know the ticker. LAC. And then you were asking, no, AMC is quite over. But if AMC pops all-time highs, we'll be interested. CNTX. We got 7 minutes to the market open, so I can check some of these. CNTX, the run is over. MTTR for a U breakout cup and handle. Let's see. I like them cups and handles. And up now. Yeah, I see what you're saying, and absolutely, yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. There is quite a bit of selling pressure lately, but looks like this recent move may deem it irrelevant. Matterport, those are those like 3D VR immersive real estate cameras, I believe. Right? MTTR. Yeah, released an Android app. Oh, okay, wow. So like maybe you can do the same thing without the camera. Ooh, that'd be nice. You know, it's so good when a company does that, when they focus on, reach and growth and breaking into a greater, what's the word? I mean, I'll just use popularity for now, but yeah, market share, greater market share. Artle is back to 1919. Yeah. So it didn't break 1.3. I wanted to see it break 1.3. It's not going to do it yet. We got 6 minutes to the open. CEI. Are you bag holding CEI still? Although I think CEI was moving recently. No. Yeah, no. It's dead cat bouncing. It's over on CEI. Move your money somewhere else if you like making money. A10, also a U breakout. That's not a U breakout. No, that's not a U breakout at all. That's just crazy. In fact, I'm going to put that up on screen because that might trade today strong if it pops over the yesterday's high. What were you asking me, Emma? Am I in AIP or GFS? No, it doesn't look like it. I still got CSGP, BMRN, EVR, ALSN, RJF, and ADP. Some of those might not even be good. They might have dropped to like $5 of net lick, and they might not be good anymore. No, actually, I can see right now what they're worth, and the reason why I'm like still holding them was because they were like the November 19 expiration. Oh, okay. No, I'm not in those. Looks like BioMarin is doing good. That particular lotto call and CSGP and EVR. Those are probably my best results on the lotto call end. You guys over on TikTok, in 4 minutes, we're starting to trade the markets. Be sure to click the link in my bio if you'd like to come join our trading community. Learning moment for me, swung 350 shares of NXTP over the weekend and did a public offering this morning. Yep. I tell people don't hold overnight or over the weekend large amounts. You need to like size your risk down like 1/5 your normal size for overnights. Lucid coming up to possibly break over 40.47. If Lucid breaks over 40.47, that could be an entry for $2 of risk. So if you think about it, with a 2-to-1 reward risk ratio, that's indicating that it could pop $4 higher. It could move $4 higher. So we might be looking at, based on these pivot points and the movements today, Lucid hitting 45 pretty easily. What's up, Chris? You said over 24. Okay, not sure what you're talking about. Breakout on Matter. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Oh, yeah, I'll pull it up in pre-market. But that's a swing trade, man. Somebody says, I'm not even reading TikTok comments. The irony. What about lack? Should we keep holding? What about lack? Should we keep holding or sell? We just talked about it, Jer, and keep holding, of course. That's a swing trade. It's just getting started, my friend. New VIP member in trial. Hello, Tanner. Welcome. Looking forward to learning with the team. Have been watching Evan on TikTok for some time. Right on, Tanner. Everybody, anybody want to, if they want to share the market mastery link and let him know that that's important? Somebody's really pumping UCO in here. All right, the market opens in 1 minute and 42 seconds, you guys. We're looking for Lucid to break over 40.46, and possibly ARTL is really close. And then, yeah, there's a swing trade on Matter. Get the risk on that going so we can alert that. Thank you for the likes. 2.7 thousand likes now. Thanks so much. $6 of risk to get into Matter. $6 of risk to get into the Matter swing trade. All right, market's open 55 seconds. Here we go. 23 seconds to go. Thoughts on QuantumScape? So let's trade the open here. We got what we need to focus on. We'll check that out in like 10 or 20 minutes. Bing, bring, bing, bring. All right, watch Lucid. If it comes up over 40.50, you can get in for, we can get down to the pivot of 39.80, so 60 cents of risk. Lucid, if it breaks 40.50, 70 cents of risk, 70 cents of risk. Swing trade was MTTR. Asking about that. ZSAN, we're watching it. It's right there. ZSAN. See? We're watching it. Anything halting? Like there are no halts at this time. Well, that's the information I have. Yep, we're watching ABVC, and what we're looking for on ABVC is if it can break 15. TDS is halted, says Chris. I think. Well, he just says halted. I don't know what stock he's talking about. Oh, ABVC. Okay, fine. No halts. Yeah, that's what I show. I show no halts. However, I could have the wrong. I could have a bad feed information. Sometimes it is. There it is. Halt is ABVC is halted. Okay, that's good. But we really would need it to break 15. Okay, so let's keep an eye on it. All right, I'm gonna grab my MTTR position now. Matterport for a swing trade. OCGN's about to break. Thank you very much. Okay, if OCGN breaks 13.2, you can in for 70 cents of risk. OCGN. All right, I'm getting the 20 strike on Matterport, November 19. There we go. MTTR, Matterport, is a swing trade, not a day trade. Swing trade. $6 of risk, of overnight risk. What site do I use to day trade? Well, I use Thinkorswim, but it can be a really difficult platform to learn to use for the first time if you're a first-time trader. If you're not, and you've got a few years of experience on different platforms, yeah, you could probably adapt pretty quickly. But otherwise, I recommend Webull. Correct. Matter MTTR is a swing trade long. Up and handle breakout, $6 of risk to your stop. Yeah, I'm watching the halt here on ABVC. It's indicating it's going to open below where it halted. On which thing? What upside on what? ABVC? We'll see. We'll see. It's got to pop 15, in my opinion, to even begin to be a trade. Then from there, we needed to pop 26. All right, ARTL is coming up and over around. If it breaks 134, 133, if it breaks 133, you can get in for 25 cents of risk. ARTL. QuantumScape is exploding. Thank you for letting us know. Let's take a look. Looks like it could be, yes. There could be a trade there forming on QuantumScape if anyone wants it. Let me give you the risk information. Excuse me. All right, we just broke. So QuantumScape could be entry now for $1 of risk. Easy to figure out too. Get into QuantumScape for a potential couple dollars of gain. Follow the path of victory on QuantumScape. ENPH, if anybody wants that, could be having another good day. ENPH. That's about $6 a risk. Lucid crapping out. As I was thinking, Lucid was not going to happen today. ARTL not able to get up there. We're trading again on ABVC. It is trading down back through all the progress that it's made. That's why we wait for the $15 signal. Meanwhile, Matter is doing good. How do I wait for signals? The signals are when price breaks certain levels, and then those levels are certain pivot points that have occurred price-wise in the trading in pre-market. On ABVC, if you're able to see the pre-market a chart, you'll see a little better idea of why I picked 15, a good signal point. We got the breakout on OCGN just there. We're 50 cents of risk, stop at 12.8. OCGN, if anybody wants it. OCGN, 50 cents of risk at the 1320 entrance level. Yeah, Caval's not doing much of anything. Bootsy, let's see. Yeah, Bootsy breakout is already quite a ways into it, but we just broke yesterday's high, so that's going to be a little bit better of an entrance. You still need about $1 of risk on Vuzi. Vuzi entrance now. $1 of risk. Vuzi. VUZI. ABVC trying to get back up to break over the 10 level, but until it can break 15, we're nowhere near interested. Yeah, Fubo might be breaking out, and that might be a good trade, but we're not going to alert it. It's just not enough volume. We're looking at things that are insanely popular on the day, experiencing once in a lifetime days. No T in Vutsi. Pisa. Vuji. Take a look at the coin formation. Let's see. Yeah, coin looks great. Coming up and around the bowl. Probably going to see some kind of a cup and handle form eventually. I'm still seeing increased volume, sell volume. So although it's ripening, it could be today, tomorrow, sometime this week. Coin, keep reminding me about it. There might be a good swing entry on coin. MCMJ about to break all-time high. Let's see. Sheesh. Yeah, that one's going crazy. MCMJ. Let's take a look at it. Lucid's crapping out. I mean, that little pop, whatever Lucid was doing for a day or two, that's over for now. We'll come back to it in a month or two when it's starting to creep up again. All right, MCMJ trading 500,000 shares, moving up. Well, if you want a piece of MCMJ, be like 30 cents for that entry. And ENPH is continuing. Matterport doing its thing, and that's fine. Matter's not a day trade, it's a swing trade. CPOP has halted. Has it? Okay. Halted down. Oh no, up. There it is. That's what that little ring was. Okay, let me take a look at the daily chart and CPOP. Which option did I take on MCMJ? No, that would be a shares day trade, and it just literally ripped down and stopped out just now. So that trade is over. I don't trade MCMJ. One of the members brought it to us. That was not a fully vetted trade, and if it was going to run, the risk was what I said, whatever it was, 50 cents. But it looks way too volatile. If you haven't gotten in, don't get in unless you don't mind the risk. CPOP, no, that's just retracement. We're not too interested in that one. Retracement trade. We need blue sky trades. Yes. DraftKings is popping. Are we still in DraftKings? We believe we had a swing trade on that. All right, there goes ABVC. Now, the question is, can it get over 15? We don't really want to be interested until it can show that kind of strength. Because if it can get over 15, maybe it can get over 26. So it's trying. No, it didn't hit 15. ABVC did not hit 15. It hit 1169. We're watching it. It did not hit 15. Bootsy is still continuing. Lucid still crapping out. Corey says BKKT has halted. Same with Jackson. All right. Let's take a look at that. Depends, Stu. Depends how recent that was. Okay, BKKT is a blue sky breakout. After this halt, it's indicating it's going to open at 39.83. So that's way down. Everybody that got in is getting out. I don't know why that is. Should you dump your Lucid? I really don't know your situation. I don't know if that's a long-term stock for you, a medium-term, a swing trade, a day trade, an overnight. It's really kind of an impossible question to answer for you. Maybe you should ask the question differently. And then that's even a dumber question. Why would you dump Lucid? That's an even dumber question. What I need is a different question, like, for the next 2 weeks, does Lucid look like a good hold? So see how ABVC went all the way up to almost 12, and it's down to 9 again. That's like a really volatile trade going on in ABVC. But we got to wait to the $15 mark. VOOTSI is continuing. BKKT will be coming out of the halt in about 2 minutes, but like I said, it's indicating to open almost $5 lower. So that trade may be over as well. OCGN is making its way towards the stop. Stop is 12.5. Baby Doge, is that a new coin? That's cute. Neo, HTTZ, let's see. No, Neo's no good, but HTTZ, yeah, that's flipping out. Oh, Hertz, yeah. That is a U breakout, a cup and handle U style breakout on Hertz, HTZZ. Easily trade from Friday. I think we even alerted that, just not officially. The NXTP public offering, yeah, it's not going to, well, I mean, just FYI, Steven, it's not going to recover. Like, it just got diluted. So, in other words, Steven, think of it this way. NXTP is doing just fine. It's exactly where it was when you bought it, except the price is lower now because it got diluted. It's not lower because it's something bad happened necessarily. It's lower because it's now adjusted lower because of the amount of dilution that just occurred. So that's an important realization to make. It's not like it went down and it's going to bounce up or something. It won't. It's now much harder to go up because it's diluted. It will take twice as much, if not more, money to move the stock now than ever before. It's like they poured sludge on your holding, and then the price got diluted down, and it's just going to be like that. It's the same holding, same stocks, just now in a diluted position. So you got screwed. They took your money. That's literally what they did. They literally took your money. They took the difference. I hope you enjoy that. Stay away from those kinds of stocks from now on. and tell them, thank you for the gift, but I'll take my money back now. Take back what you have left and put it on something better. Yeah, something like, have you ever heard of Apple computers? They make these, they do pretty good, you know? Stop fucking around with NXTP. Want to be in on the next tip, but what they don't realize is that the people making the tips are the most crooked people on the market. And you, my friend, are the dumbass, or what do they say? The mark. You're the mark. Like, if you could just take one more step higher and make decisions by yourself instead of following tips, the first thing I would recommend you do is think, what's a good company? You know, what's a good company? And then you got to think to yourself, what makes a good company? Maybe they're viewed positively by the public. They're popular. Maybe they've been around for years. Maybe they've been profitable for years. Maybe they've been expanding. Maybe they've been growing. Maybe they keep introducing new products and services. And all of a sudden you're starting to think, maybe Netflix, maybe Facebook, maybe Apple, maybe Microsoft, maybe, see what I'm saying? It's not really hard to make money in the stock market if you start to use your brain instead of your ears. Your ears are not smart. What's my opinion of GME now? Nothing. If it moves up, we will grab it. If it gets hot one day, we'll be on top of it. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, it's a learning lesson, that's for sure. You must have got cut in half. Aerotine Systems. Yeah. So ABVC is going to try again. Mana, sell or hold. I don't know your situation. It's just too new to know what to do with it. Charge point and blink. Let me take a look. Yes, sir, Steven. Good decisions here on out. Charge point's been on a very nice run lately. Be nice if we can get over 27 and really ultimately up over 37. Those are the next two very key points for it to get over. It's up to you if you want to grab hold of lightning while it's running, though. And then blink, similarly doing all right. Somebody said go lucid. It's down today, bro. Guys, oh, lucid's not doing today. Good today. Topped out. Is Sol a good hold for 2 weeks? There's a good question. See a nice timeline on it. It looks like it to me. Yeah, looks like it. Is Nicola a hold? Wow. I don't think so. I think only suckers are left now. But, maybe you like to turn around trash. Dang, I don't know. All right, what was that? We got a little breakout there. That was Ion Q. Ion Q for $1.20 of risk. IONQ, Ion Q for $1.20 of risk. And that one is on, it's almost hit 100% normal volume just in the first, what is this, like half an hour here of the market. So that's pretty good. It's trading strong. Benjamin says, I used to dumpster dive, then I got cut by a rusty shovel, but then used a shovel to dig my way back out. Yes. Tarun, Evan, can you tell me what should be the exit point for ANIP? ANIP. Tarun, day trade, swing trade, investment. Yeah. Day trade. Wow. Okay. So far, $45, Tarun. And you should still be in it. Maybe 52 if I have to if I have to override my computer programming here. 52. ARTL is almost there, yes. It's the second time it's tried. Definitely not a lot of faith in it. So BKKT did come out of the hall, went way down, started to come all the way back up, broke out again, and pulled back. Not encouraging. How do you decide if the stock is a good for the day trade today? Activity in pre-market. And here, I'll post a link to some videos that I have about that. Where do I do that? Am I able to like pin that? Or ABVC kind of a shitter. Yeah, we haven't had a signal on it, so that's okay. ARTL about to break out. Is 132 the level to break? I guess it's covered up by some much too many little labels on my screen here. 33 says, damn it. Can't read it. B. 133. Okay, thanks, RJ. Oh, what the hell? Why is that so covered up there? ARTL, the price to break is 133. And if it does, at this point in time, we'll be able to get in for 10 cents of risk. It's pretty awesome. So the stop will be 123 as of the moment. Yeah, that may change, but it looks like 123 could be the stop for a 133 breakout. Oh, man. On what, Austin? FYI, Elliot in the group is recommending Pfizer, EFE, long, as a medium-term swing, couple weeks, maybe even longer, as they continue to roll out more revenue from vaccines. What is the ticker symbol for Shiba on Robinhood? I think SHIB, SHIB. I'm taking profit on a ton of stuff today and feeling pretty good about it. Okay, Britain, but yeah, know how long to hold things though. Tarun on Anip. Yeah, keep an eye on that because it's getting close to 52. Pretty much where I would want to be babysitting it. Oh, Brienne says Sheeb isn't on Robinhood yet. Sheeb isn't on Robinhood yet. Okay, so maybe try a Webull account. I know it's on Webull. Here's my referral code for Webull. Comes up. I'm posting it on Talk. There. Boop. Yeah, it's not on Robinhood. Yep. But when it does, yeah. Look at ARTL. I mean, it's just full of shit, right? It's just full of shit. It can't make it. You know, frankly, it's a good day today. You know, a lot of things didn't signal. ABVC, ARTL. Might be looking for trades, but if there aren't any, that means there are none. Not let's keep looking and try to find something and trade it. It reminds me of Neil deGrasse Tyson. He said in one lecture, said, "Oh, look at that! What is it? What is it? It's an unidentified flying object. Oh, so therefore it's an alien." No. If it's unidentified, that's where it stops. You don't know what it is. You don't go, it's an alien. So if there's no trades triggering on the day, you don't go trading. You don't go finding a trade. There are no trades on the day, and that's it. And then the next day, you come back, and if there are trades, you trade them and you make money that day. And there's no trades on the day, there's not trades on the day. Okay? Don't be a flat earther, please. Flat earthers can't make money on the stock market. Prove me wrong. SI is putting a big green candle. Yeah, that's a pretty nice formation on SI. Let me check something. Had bad earnings recently. Yeah, unfortunately we can't touch it, but that is a just about a damn near perfect cup and handle breakout pattern forming. You could take it if you want to, but the risk is down to that recent pivot 146. You want me to take a look at LAC? Let's see. LAC doing fine. It made a higher high today, and it is currently at a higher low as well. So that's progress. Now, if it starts to go much lower, there's not much we can say or do about that. But some trades are nice and clean and are like woohoo, and others are a little bit sketchy and rocky. But it's not near our stop, so we're looking good. Definitely a bummer when it does that. When day trading crypto, what time frame should we use? I use like 1 hour or 30 minute. And maybe try 15 minute if something's really happening in that moment. But it's day trading crypto is so slow, like Forex. It's almost like swing trading. Somewhere between overnight swing trading, multiple days, and day trading stock. It's like right in the middle. Probably the 10 minute at the most minimum. 10, 15, 30, 1 hour, something like that. And it can depend on the item and how it's moving around. All right, no signal on ABVC. Artel finally just crapped out. It's like, yeah, that's it. We can't do it. Let's get out of here. So it broke below 1.1, and it's pretty much over on Artel, ARTL. Why are aliens always so metrosexual looking? They always look like shaved models. Yeah, that's hilarious. How come they're not like Sasquatch? That's a good one. Yeah, how come they don't show up like, 14-legged Sasquatches? Why are they always just skin? Probably because mentally ill liberals designed them. And they find androgynous, naked people sexually alluring. I just said it. All right, anyway. BGI, let's see. Somebody said facts. Oh, Jesus, yeah, BGI. What can you say about BGI? Like, my God, that's just gone to infinity and beyond. If anybody's in BGI, make sure you're just taking profits every now and then. Some profits, some partial profits, but keep holding. If you're not in BGI, I don't know how you get in here and expect something. It's any day now going to run out of steam. And what it's going to do when that day comes is going to be an avalanche in price. You can trust me on that, or you can, experience that and learn that over years and losing money and R&D costs of your own. But it's dangerous to get into something like that. BTTX is halted again. All right. I have that up here somewhere, do I not? Yes. Okay, yeah, it's making its way up, but we needed to break like 21. So we're not near there yet. Careful with those kinds of signals. Indicating it's going to open lower at 1460. Androgynous naked person. Yeah. Let's see. SLGG. Let me pull that up. Let's see, Chris. Let's see. Yep. 25 cents a risk, Chris. Yep, that's correct. SLGG. I mean, the move was this morning, like before the market opened, establishing that high to break out. No, but you couldn't have known that because there was no pre-market excitement over anything. So then there was, and it moved all the way up to 3.75, pulled back to about 3.5, and that's where it's been ranging. And now it's doing kind of like an ABCD breakout, and there's no telling how high it can go. It might not be much. Oh yeah, that's a good. Thank you for telling me, Lucas. Lucas Marzano says, "Hey, I started following you. Like the next day, two impersonators, fake accounts, were talking to me on Instagram. Yeah, please watch your Instagram, people. There's like a scammer on there trying to get you to send them $200 to have private lessons with me, and they don't probably give you a private lesson once they got your $200. Don't be sending any of these scammers. Check if they're um, if you go to like my Instagram account, there should be some links there that lead to proper places. On the scammer account, it actually says, this is my only Instagram account, trying to make it look more legit. And they even have more followers than me, but they don't have hardly any followers. They bought an account that already had followers. But they don't have links to anything that lead into my ecosystem of, my trading group or my link tree or my recommended books or anything. So be careful with that. Double check with another Instagram account, me. Double check with me somewhere about that. No way. Oh boy, Daniel. Yeah, I'll have to tell her to be careful. Shoot, shoot, that scammer was probably talking to my wife, Daniel. That's hilarious. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, and nobody heard me. Oh. Okay, what I was saying was that BTTX, I see the halts. BTTX really doesn't become signalable until about 21. There's an earlier entry, like all the way to like the degenerate gambling time around 18. They can take that, but there's just no certainty whatsoever. I mean, you're just flipping coins at that point. But at 21, there's certainty, and at 25, that's all. That's the pre-market breakout. That's the proper signal. From that point, that's as strong as it gets, and we'll have the most chance possible. That's what I was saying on BTTX. We're all gamblers, you know. That's the loser side that we have to work out of our system, or we have to keep disciplined. All right, there goes BTTX. Trust me, I am too, man. I mean, I'm not so bad that I'd try to double all my money on a 45% chance, you know, like putting it all on red. I know enough about risk management now not to do that, but it's in there. It's definitely in there. Right, we're watching BTTX, and like I say, it gets a little strong at 18, but you definitely want to grab it at 21. That's the early entry. 25 is the full breakout entry. So I'm now up 709% on CSGP auto trade from the other Wednesday. 709%. I got to put the PL right next to the good screenshots. Yeah, and I'm still holding. Look at the chart, the daily chart on CSGP to find out more why I'm up that much. It's like beautiful. I'm up 430% on Biomarin. Yeah, see that? What a beaut. SGP and BMRN still running. If OCGM breaks daily high, where would the exits be? So, yeah. At just underneath 1350, you would take off 5 to 20%. And then just underneath 14, you would take off 5 to 20%. And then just underneath 1450, and just sort of ladder it up like that every 50 cents. ORMP? ORMP? Okay. Yeah, I don't have that one on. Matter. I see. All-time high was recently. Yesterday. Acquisition merger. That's why GSS went up. Lucid's totally crapping out. Anybody can see if BGI has shares to short? Easy to borrow? BI. I doubt it. But take a look. And ORMP. Yeah, that ORMP breakout doesn't look too good. Maybe it'll work on a day trade level, but All right, BTTX is trying. Like I said, if it can break over 18, that's something, but it's still on this gambling side of things. 21, much more confirmed. What's the best stock to put in $5 to $10? Hmm. Um, just put that in a piggy bank, and like this week, try to flip some items, like some free Facebook items, or and then on the weekend, get out there and mow some lawns, rake some leaves. Make a couple $100. See if you can do better than a homeless person. That would be good. They do pretty good. Way to sugarcoat it. Yeah. I'm not even, it's like, I'm not even sure anyone anywhere could respond positively to me telling them that. Is there somebody out there that goes like, damn, he's right? I mean, I am right. But the ego just doesn't want to swallow it. I'm sitting at home, in a home, living with my mom and dad, and I'm uh, not doing as well as a homeless person? Like, the ego just can't swallow that. Yeah, man, get off your stupid fucking ass and make some money. You don't even have to pay rent. You have no idea how lucky you are. Damn. Go rake some leaves, go mow some lawns, and now when you come back with a couple $100, all right. Now invest it in, just start with the stock market. Just put it on VOO. Just start there and just do that for 52 weeks. You'll have $10,000 growing. Yeah, or go to go to an off ramp. Man, those guys make over $100 in an hour. Yeah, Brutus. I mean, it's only going to get better every day. I'm getting you get older, you get wiser. You get older, if you think. Can't get dumber, can you? Can you get dumber? No, brain damage, but you can't get dumber. You're going to get wiser. Even because wisdom is not necessarily about how intelligent you are. Wisdom is about how experienced you are with bad things. Wisdom is knowing what not to do. And that's, if you think about it, that's how we start to make money correctly as professional traders, because that first year, what is your focus? Not minimizing your losses, not losing your money. How are you going to do that? You're going to do that by getting out when you realize situations are bad. They're no longer going to make money. Well, guess what? You don't have to be any smarter about what you trade in that scenario. You only need to be wiser to know, oh shit, I should probably get out. And then that's what you are. You become wise, you become wise and experienced. And then making more money, adopting strategies, understanding charting, learning the game theory of it all, the kind of chess of it all. Yeah, that requires some thinking and some learning, some connecting of some neurons. Sheep's price is going to take off back to all-time high. There's a small wedge being formed right now. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, no, I don't think so. All right, BTTX is inching up to 18. Good. That's the first pivot point. From there, it could take off very quickly to 21. In fact, I wouldn't fault you if you grabbed it at 20, okay? So if you want to grab it as low as 20, I'm on your side. But let it get past 18, that's for sure. Yeah, Brutus. Yeah, and also even today, it's like a kind of a mild day. Oh, glad to have you, Brutus. No way. I kind of like when the background here turns all red or all blue, or some of these color combinations I'm really digging. Sometimes it gets into this mode and I'm like, woo, that's nice. I like the icy colors, blue and cyan. That's pretty. Yeah, Vusi's still going. We mentioned it earlier, Jonas. EME is up 9. What should I read or listen to get the best beginner information at? Mr. Green, uh, I'll give you a link. Here it comes. Watch out for a link. Yes. If you want to learn more about trading, there you go. And everybody over there on TikTok, if you want to come join our trading community of over 400 members, click the link in my bio. What else we got going on? Caval's grinding up slowly but surely. What link? Oh, this one. I was giving it on TikTok. Oh yeah, really? A yellow pop? Oh, cool. You know, I was too. I keep looking and just yeah, you know, it's definitely very personal to. I really need to choose that stuff because I can't be sure. Oh, that's cool. Can you just like draw your own stuff and they may give you a neon sign? Oh, that's cool. Thank you for showing me that. Yeah. Oh, that shit's way cool. And is it really LED? Oh, good. Yeah, because that will. Holy cow, the prices though, huh? Wow. Nope. Ghostbuster. It's like I have to like revisit my youth, you know, and like think, you know, what was I really, really into? Mostly I was into writing music for movies. And I liked kind of everything that was awesome, but weird shit. Like The Fly with Jeff Goldblum, RoboCop, and like I mentioned before, Dune. Shiba Inu, your thoughts? The spike is over. Join their email list, RJ, and receive $10 off your first order. Wow, how generous! Jesus, every single item is $390 for a freaking neon hot dog made out of LED lighting. Jeez. Well, we'll check them out again some other time. All right, what do we got going on here? Yeah, BTTX we need to keep an eye on. Now, if you can't make it over 18, then it's got nothing. Yeah, I'm watching that BKKT. It's got a break 44. Lucid crapping out. ABVC not happening. See, you guys should, some of you need to realize that today we didn't get in some things that you normally would have gotten in and lost money on. I always think that's amazing, and underappreciated for sure. That in a parallel universe, you just lost money. You lost 10, 20% of your account getting into two or three things that everybody said was hot in the day, like Lucid. In a parallel universe, you just used your ears to think, not your brain, and you lost money. But here we used a strategy, we used a system, we used our brain to think, and we didn't get in those because they didn't trigger. We didn't get into, I don't believe we got into RTL, ARTL. I don't think so. No, it didn't trigger. We didn't get into BTTX. We didn't get into Lucid. I think we did get into like QuantumScape. We did get into a couple things. But, you should acknowledge, you should know, admit to yourself that you normally would have got into some of this other stuff. You might even still be in it and losing your ass. I don't know. Might not even be a parallel universe. So it's kind of hard to appreciate and maybe something isn't going on. But the fact that you're not losing money in those situations, you should appreciate. ORMP is about to come up and make a breakout at 24.45. There it is. There's the breakout on ORMP. A re-breakout on ORMP for about 50 cents of risk. Your stop is now 24.10 on ORMP for anyone in it. My ears got me for sure, says Jonas. Feel like I was about 30 seconds behind trading on TD. Gonna research. Okay, good. And Jackson says that's actually very true. I was in Lucid from Friday and exited with profits based on this live Zoom. Very much recognized and appreciated. Thank you for saving me some bread. Yeah, and frankly, Jackson, even if Lucid went up today, like it opened up, it's not worth the risk of the overnight. The overnight risk can be so bad that it decimates your account. It simply is not professional trading to try and sleep and wake up to magical money. It's just not professional. You want to be sitting in control with your hands on the controllers in front of your trade at all times. So, if it astounds me how many people will spend a whole day being really, really careful, using our systems and our strategies, being really, really careful, making sure they didn't get stopped out, and they've been getting more gains. They've been holding through these pullbacks. They get more gains, holding through a pullback, more gains, following our strategy. It gets to the end of the day, and they're supposed to exit at the end of the day, and then they ask, should we hold it overnight? I don't know. You just went through agonizing pain, perfectly holding something through agonizing pain, not selling so you can make more money. I don't know. Do you want to just put your head on a pillow and see what happens and roll the fucking dice now after all that? I don't think so. Don't risk overnight, guys. Be a day trader or be a swing trader, but the risks of both are different. There's about 5 times more risk on a swing trade. So you can do both, in fact, but you can't just turn a day trade into a swing trade without taking off 80% of your position for the overnight risk. FSR. I mean, all EV is doing that right now. It's hard to know for sure how long it will last, but that's a 4-point uptrend on FSR since September 16th. But it's not blue skies above; it's bag holding above. So I would describe that as a medium to low quality trade setup because the bag holding is pretty recent. And on selling days are higher volume than buying days. So I feel like the sentiment on the stock is still sell. And every time it goes up, that's what's going to happen. So I don't know. It could just be a rough, low quality, sketchy hold versus something nice and clean. And I could be wrong about that. It could go and run cleanly. But my point is, why choose the rough, sketchy particular setup and then cross your fingers and hope that somehow it's going to be an exception to that and it's going to run cleanly when you can go find stocks that are set up properly to run cleanly? I mean, there's thousands of stocks out there. So that's just, it's a philosophy thing. At a certain point, you just stop fucking around. Now you start fucking around with every stock, and you're going to get every stock transmitted disease in the book. You're going to have leprosy. Stick to good, clean stocks. Virgins moving into territory they've never moved into before. Then you don't got to worry about those stock transmitted diseases. Britain says, that happened to my friend once. Yeah. You guys are going to get syphilis if you don't already have it. You guys are nuts. What'd you say about Webull and Robinhood? Let's see. Is there a site that you can use fake money on trading to see how you would actually do? Yes. TradingView.com. TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform allows you to do that. And Webull does to some extent too. But it's not the greatest trading interface for that. Yes. You got to make sure whenever you're going after virgin breakouts, in order to avoid stock transmitted diseases, you have to put on a stop. Make sure you put on a stop before you enter any of those virgin breakouts. Otherwise, you're going to end up with stock transmitted diseases. It could happen. Lemon and tequila will cure that. Maybe for a day. Has SCOC. Well, today we have COCP, COCP. It's even better. Dan. Yes. And I don't know. It depends on what you're into, but be careful if you're going to get into an iron condor. Depends on what you're into. 50 Shades of Grey, Yeah. So what's the best platform? Gonna have to say Thinkorswim. That doesn't mean it's easy. That's like saying, if you're gonna launch rockets, what's the best platform? And you gotta go with the NASA control room, right? It's not going to be easy to learn, but they have easy versions. You can go get the model kit and you get a little remote control, and it has one button. And that's Robinhood. That's Webull. Yeah, Thinkorswim is the most advanced, and yet it's really archaic too. It's not beautiful at all. That's never changed in 25 years. I've never seen any of these platforms change to improve. Instead, other platforms come along which are have better interfaces, but they don't necessarily have all the features of the other ones. Straddle, there you go. If you're in ORMP, remember to take profits underneath every dollar level on ORMP. All right, we're coming up on the 2-hour point here of our program. We've been trading for an hour and a half, and it's definitely a day that's not popping all over the place. So I recommend you guys that we end the session now, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning. And we hope that it's a little bit more happening then, and that's fine. Glad to know any of you new people. Thank you for tuning in and following. And we'll see you in the morning. If you're over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio to come on over to our trading room. And I'll see you guys in the Discord. All right. For everybody. Just like it was a nice, safe day. It was like we went to the beach. We were hoping for some waves to surf. Nothing happened. Saw some good eye candy. And there were no waves. But it's like tomorrow. There was nothing bad happened. We had a good time. All right, Chowder. And that's the way to go. Keep it that way. All right.